So after rewatching the entire Attack on Titan anime season 1 to 4 for the 7th time, my opinions on all the OPs have completely changed.
Shut up and sit down.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Do The Reviews with some light spoilers for all the OPs up until season 4 part 2. You have been warned. When it comes to Attack on Titan, I think great animation, great art styles, Isayama's stellar top tier writing, and of course the soundtrack with the OP and ED songs absolutely just hitting it every single damn time. But what is the best and what is the worst? With the brand new opening 7 called The Rumbling by Sim, I decided let's do a final ranking list of every single opening from the worst to the best. Check out my original video of openings 1 to 6 that I did last year. So without further ado, let's rank them all. Coming in at last place and at number 7, opening 6, My War. Yeah, sadly this opening out of all the openings is the one I am starting to like the least. Even though this is a pretty stellar opening, I do love the melody and the beat and just the carnage that the musical instruments are just blaring in the background and the off-key piano bit before we see Eren's Shingeki no Kyojin Titan at the end. Such an eerie opening. It being the only opening not to show any key visuals of any of the main characters in the entire season makes this really unique in its own right. It sets the whole tone for season 4 part 1. We're in a new land with new characters, a new world, a new studio, and that's the thing I get with this whole opening. War and just so many unknowns. The fact that the entire color palette isn't in black or white but different shades of grey perfectly correlates to the entire world of Attack on Titan and how no certain people or countries are in the true right or the true wrong. Mali aren't the true bad guys or the good guys. The Paradise Island dudes aren't the true bad guys or the good guys. It's just all grey and it's just so sad, and that's also another feeling I get with this opening. As epic and hyped as it feels, it does feel kind of sad. Like some of the notes do make you feel very sorry for the whole situation that the Paradise Islands and the Malians are in. It's just that this opening isn't that visually appealing. It is just a lot of greys and a lot of simple explosions that don't make this opening as hyped or as fun as the other OPs. Also, the more times I listen to this song, I'm liking the song less and less. It's just not really hitting the juices for me. Oh well. Number 6. Opening 4, Red Swan. I feel like the main theme of this opening is loss of innocence. We have baby Eren, Armin and Mikasa running around smiling as kids. The whole color palette of this entire opening is bright, vibrant, colorful and nostalgic. I feel like this is all memories of these certain characters in the present, reminiscing on their childhood, what it was like being a kid, a naive child not understanding the truth of the world, but just absolutely living in the moment. And that's what these kids did back in the day. That's why everything is so happy and whimsical, and even the song has this nice lullaby feel to it. Out of all the opening songs, this felt the most like an ending theme. And ironically, the ending theme for this part of the season felt more like an opening. I like this song, I really do, but every time I listen to it, I just feel so damn sleepy. And especially rewatching AOT, every time this song came up, I was always kind of feeling a bit sleepy. It wasn't hyping me up for AOT. And number 5, opening 1, Guren no Yumiya. What an opening, so nostalgic. I love how the first half of the opening is either set in black and white or very limited or very offbeat colors, whereas the second half of the opening is more visually appealing. There's more colors, there's more contrast, and it sort of symbolizes the whole tone of the show. When it starts off, it's just doom and gloom, all the characters look sad and depressed, blood everywhere, and it's just carnage. But then when the scouts start flying in the chorus and it's just so heroic and you just feel like you can do anything. I always sort of viewed this opening as some sort of promotional video to recruit the scouts into joining the Survey Corps, and man does this song make me want to join the cause. But damn, I have replayed this song stupid amount of times over the years since it initially came out that there are times when I'm kind of bored of hearing it, and the memes of this song, oh my gosh. Number 4, opening 3, Shinzo Sasageyo. After 4 long years, we finally returned to the world of Shingeki no Kyojin, and Linked Horizon come back with a banger. I mean, my gosh, this was one of my favorite anime openings for a long time. It probably is ranking on my top 10 list by far, without a doubt. I love how it begins with this beautiful piano. It's so peaceful and calm, and then all of a sudden it just goes insane with a bunch of titans just looming down. I mean, what a way to set up the scene. I feel like out of all the openings, it's probably the best edited opening. A lot of the cuts just absolutely perfectly marry up with the beat of the song. But it's really towards the end point of the opening where the hype truly kicks in, with the scouts charging towards the colossal and armored titan, Mikasa swinging in her ODM gear, flinging Eren into the air. He transforms, is about to fight Reiner. Then we get all these crazy imagery, just beautiful drawings, flashes here and there, and it's just psychedelic at times, but I absolutely love it. But I do prefer the other ones just a little bit more. Number 3. Opening 5, possibly the most underrated opening in all of AOT. I do like this opening a tad bit more than Shinzo wo Sasageo. And maybe because this song has slightly more appealing musical cues in this opening, I do love how it just absolutely starts off super bombastic with explosions and the colossal titan appearing. But once we see Eren's attack titan, then the beast titan activating all those pure titans and him throwing the rocks, man, that was probably my favorite moments in pretty much all of the AOT openings. I love the scene where the soldiers are flying with their ODM gear scenes and the music slows down. It reminded me of when Mark was getting hit by the rock and he was just, everything sort of slowed down and he was flashed back into Hitch. And that's how this whole scene felt to me. The soldiers just sort of reminiscing of their lives and then just being pummeled, and then the music just kicks in. And I love the end bit where we see all those flashes of the future and it just ends on the basement. Coming at number 2. I feel like out of all the Linked Horizon songs, this one felt like the most cinematic opening. Just a lot of crazy visuals and symbolism and just a lot of really heavy imagery in this opening. When we first see all the characters of this season, they're all looking confident compared to how they were looking down in the dumps in that first opening when they're looking down at the ground. The whole thing just feels like a national anthem with the chorus, and it's so majestic and grand, and you just feel like you're part of this huge world listening to this song. There may not be too many crazy actiony scenes in this opening, but man, when it comes to the feels and just adrenaline and that drive to secure one's freedom, then this song, it really hits. But of course, coming at number 1 is Opening 7, The Rumbling by Sim. One word: chaos. This entire opening just has so many chaotic scenes with the colossal titans just stomping their way around the world. It's like a living nightmare just watching this, and the person doing this, the main character himself. And I just love how when we see Eren just walking on the walls, the opening just gets all chilled and mellow and quiet. I love the lyrics: never wanted to be the king, never wanted to grab the knife. And just Eren walking, just looking really sad and depressed, but still going forward, still going for his plan. The song itself is just a banger to listen to. Again, it's just chaotic, the entire song, but I absolutely love it. It just absolutely hypes you up for this final part, but you just feel nothing but despair from this entire opening. The chorus itself, my gosh, that melody is just music to my ears, dude. I love the style and animation of this opening as well. The fact that apparently one guy made this entire opening is just absolutely bloody brilliant. The 3 kids running along the tree on that hill, and then it turns to Eren just screaming and raging, and it just shows you that there's just no true peace in this world of Attack on Titan. Even if you can find a small glimpse of peace and hope, there's still always going to be chaos and carnage, and the song is without a doubt the most replayable anime song. It just truly feels like the end of Attack on Titan watching this song. It's just a grim and chaotic song, and I love it. And that's why this is my favorite Attack on Titan opening of all time. Until the movie comes out with a theme or a part 3. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys think of this ranking list. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Which is your favorite AOT OP and which is your least favorite? Tell me. Like this video, subscribe for more Attack on Titan reactions, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more. But thank you for watching, and as always, Aborted Review signing out.